So guys, we're gonna start this vlog off, as you can see me thoroughly and aggressively vacuuming out my truck. I'm just trying to adhere to all the standards that the VPC has given us. I really don't want to have to take it back for any reason, so I'm just trying to be really thorough. My husband's on the other side. I'm talking to him. He's using another vacuum cleaner. We're just really trying to get like any type of pollen, dog hair, anything out so they won't complain and send us back. Earlier this day, we went through the car wash and just got the outside a good detail and clean. So now we're just focusing on the inside. This car is probably atrocious, due to the fact that we brought it on a road trip from El Paso all the way up to Virginia, for the holidays to spend with my parents before we shipped out. Now, we shipped our car on December the 30th. But we did not leave the States until January the 12th. So you guys, we're here at the vehicle processing center. We're here at the vehicle processing center. We're at the one in Norfolk because, like I said, I think I already guys told you previously, I've been traveling a lot, so I can't remember what the last vlog said. But we are here in Virginia visiting my family before we, leave, for Europe, Germany. So, so we opted to bring our vehicle right down the street from where my family lives. So, I hope I have everything. We looked online. Of course, they send you an email like months and days before, for this entire process. But I'm gonna go in there, make sure we're on our appointment on time. We arrived 45 minutes early because I don't play that. I'll sit, I don't mind. But I'm really sad to say goodbye to my truck. I love my truck, but I know I'll see her on the other side. I will give you guys updates when we come back from the appointment about if we did good, if we did bad, if there's any. So at the time of our appointment, someone came out and they met us and did a general inspection over the truck, and we passed. They did allow us to keep a couple of things in a toolbox, some bungee cord, a first aid kit, and if I knew that, I would have left my tire compressor, but you live and you learn. Inside, there was no one really there at the time of our appointment, so it went really smooth. We just needed, of course, our car title, because our car, we don't owe any money on it. We paid it off years ago, and NATO orders and regular orders, and we were good to go. So the next thing on our list to do that week was to get our animals international pet certificate. And because you can only get that within 10 days of travel, it was really hard for us to get an appointment, especially with such a large military presence around my hometown. The Navy base veterinarian was full, as well as the Air Force. So we did get in with a civilian veterinarian that was USDA approved. It cost us extra to get that paperwork overnighted, about $50, but it all came through and we were able to leave on time. Next, you guys, we were leaving the day after that, and I want to show you the van we rented was packed to the brim. Even though we only took 8 suitcases total for the whole family, it was a lot. We made our way up to Baltimore, and that weekend it started to snow, which it wasn't so bad, but we were worried about the roads, but we made it safely. And we got a hotel about 3 minutes away from the Baltimore International Airport. It even had a free shuttle, so that was perfectly fine. It was a really nice suite, you guys. That's why I'm here showing it to you. I will put the name of it at the bottom. I can't remember, but it was amazing. I think for maybe like $150 a night, we got 2 bedrooms and a living room. It was amazing. Like, I just having to share a room with my kids for the past 30 days through this PCS has been insane. So just the fact that me and my husband had our own room at one end, and then the living room in the middle, and then our boys on the other end, so they wouldn't, harass their big sister. It was just great. So we stayed in this hotel for about 2 nights.
We did arrive a day before we were supposed to fly out because we wanted to relax. We wanted to, make sure we were on time. We didn't want to drive up the day of and miss anything, or even if we forgot anything or if we had to take care of something, we did not want to feel rushed. So we got to spend 2 days there. And it actually snowed pretty heavily the next day, which wasn't so bad since, we were just going to take a shuttle. It wasn't us that had to worry about driving anyway. This was Luna enjoying herself in the snow, her natural habitat. So this is the outfit for the plane. I've got on sweatpants. I've got on let me see. I've got on like a wife beater under it just to stay warm. I checked the weather for when we land, and it's going to be kind of like it is right here flying out of Baltimore, which is like in the 30s or 40s. So I think that'll be fine. But I've got the entire family in, well, except my husband, who dresses himself. But I got my teenagers, they're in sweat outfits. I bought them from Walmart. They were super cheap. They're comfortable to travel in, and they will keep us warm, especially if you wear something under it. So yeah, you guys, checkout is in like an hour, but we're about to load up our rental car and go have some breakfast first, and then we will be on our way to the airport. So even after we turned in our rental, we still had to take a shuttle to the AMC terminal. It's at the very end, and it was really far from where we returned the rental car. So we still took the bus all the way there. And here we are. We arrived at probably about noonish on the 12th, on January the 12th. We arrived about noonish. Our flight did not leave, was not supposed to leave until midnight. We'll get into that later. But I had all the kids' devices charged. I had my book. We were, me and my son are sharing, some chocolate covered pretzels right now, just trying to wait it out. So you guys, this is the line at like 9 o'clock at night. We checked in at about 7. It looks really long, but let me tell you, this is nothing compared to what it was. So if you're wondering why there is sunlight coming through the windows of the plane, it's because the flight was delayed about 6 hours for mechanical issues, and we didn't board till about 6:30, 7 a.m. So following that delay, we had to deboard the plane due to the crew running out of time and having to rest. So we left the next day at midnight. So after they deboarded everybody, they all took us to this hotel downtown Baltimore called Lord Baltimore Hotel. It's a historic one. And they gave everyone rooms. They gave everybody food vouchers. We were all taken care of decently, in my opinion. I mean, of course, it was an inconvenience, and everyone was ready to go, and they were kind of restless. And the kids, God bless them, they were just, grouchy and rowdy because they had essentially been up for like 24 hours. But everybody, pulled through. No one was grouchy. As far as the adults, no one was ornery. Everyone took it like a champ. And we just had this hotel full of soldiers and their families just trying to make it through. So, the bags under my eyes and a dark circle are because I was in the airport from yesterday around noonish, and it is the next day, and it is noonish again. So I've taken some naps here and there, maybe an hour or two in the airport. But I've been up for roughly 20 hours, and I'm not in Germany. I'm still in America. I don't know what went wrong with the flights. We had a delay, and then our crew was up past their allotted amount of time to be awake. So we had to literally deboard the plane. It was a mess. Earlier to the delay, they switched planes. So that was one delay. And then we had another 4-hour delay because they switched planes, and then they had to move the pets, and then they had to move the suitcases. So yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I'm just trying to embrace the suck. Um, I'm so happy to be going to, Germany on the military time, so I'm not too upset. And they put us in a hotel, as I showed you in an earlier clip, and they're providing us with breakfast and lunch and dinner because we don't fly out supposedly until like midnight. So hopefully everything will go good. I'm gonna be praying, but yeah, it's been really chaotic to say the least. But yeah, we're making it. Everyone's tired, everyone's hungry, everyone's grouchy. But we're all trying to pull together, put a smile on our face. All the families with the little babies, my heart goes out to them. Mine are teenagers and they're grumpy. I can't imagine the little ones. So, but I'll check in with you guys a little later, which will be probably about like 8 o'clock. That is when the shuttle is going to come and pick us up, take us back to the airport so we can check in.
Items are still secured. At this time, all return devices should be placed in aircraft mode and have finders or able to control arrival at our destination.
So you guys, this time our flight went off without a hitch and we had very little turbulence, but everything was on time. During the flight, they do serve 2 meals with drinks and snacks. I picked at this. For one, it was not very edible. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not trying to complain, but it was not appetizing at all. But also, secondly, I don't eat when I'm anxious. So this meal, honestly, it went to waste. I feel so bad. But we got to Ramstein a little bit after noon, and I was so grateful for our safe flight and the fact that we didn't have any issues getting out of there. I know a lot of times PCSing overseas can be such a challenge. You guys stay tuned for the next one, and you'll see us getting all settled in. Bye.